So last child, we're gonna go from one criminal situation and fraud situation to allegedly another situation. Let's get into Teresa Giudice, because the other day we did talk about how she and her husband Louis allegedly owe $3 million in tax liens. And I also saw that Black Dolores over at New Jersey was going in on. I was thinking it was also Tamra, not Tamrin. Tamrin is Tamra Hall. Tamra, judge, they were going in on Bethany Frankel from commenting on on Teresa's financial issues. And it's like, okay, the show is over, Dolores. You don't have to continuously cheerlead for Teresa. Now, if she out here doing stuff, let her handle her own stuff. Why you out here always trying to be like her spokesperson or her bodyguard? Like, stop it. I mean, you was cute or whatever when you was on The Traitors, the recent season that just ended. But it's like, sis, you don't need to be out here doing, I'm sexy, I'm cute, I'm popular. But we don't need you doing the whole cheerleading thing for her. She can defend herself. But if she out here not paying her damn taxes, then people have a right to speak on it, which I'm about to do now. Anyway, so Teresa is in the doghouse for bragging about her luxury wardrobe at the news service that she and her husband, Louis Ruelas, owe a staggering $3 million in taxes. Now, the Real Housewives of New Jersey star posted photos of herself on Instagram on Monday in which she wore a baggy t-shirt, as you can see in the picture, embroidered with the names of several luxury fashion brands known for their pricey inventory. She says, I speak fluent French, Hermes, Chanel, Dior, Saint Laurent. And her post was apparently intended to motivate and inspire her followers. I don't know how, because I'm sure all of your followers can't afford Hermes, Chanel, Dior, and Saint Laurent. So, and it's no shade, I'm just saying. So, what motivation? I just feel like that this was what Teresa does. Teresa loves to deflect. Whenever there's some type of negative press about her, she likes to deflect on other things. This was her deflection because she can't go out and go against, Joe and Melissa Gorga. They all doing whatever it is they're doing. Joe, I guess, is now a stand-up comedian. I don't know what Melissa's doing. I don't be following them like that. I only follow the show whenever it airs, but we don't even know what's going on with the future of the Housewives of New Jersey, so we can't speak on it. However, in this situation, she said, yeah, this was to inspire and motivate her followers, saying, new week, fresh goals, unstoppable energy. Let's make this Monday the start of something amazing. However, netizens were less than enthused and flooded the comment section of her post to label her tone deaf amid her financial woes. Saying very tone deaf considering her major debt and Ruella's massive debt, how can they feel this is all right advertising a fake lavish lifestyle based on massive debt? So delusional, one person commented. Another person said, oh, Teresa, do you ever learn? Who are you going to blame now? A second social media user inquired. Another person said, the balls to wear this shirt when you owe millions in taxes. Tell Jen Shaw. Why you say her name like that? They put like 3 W's at the end of Shaw's last name. They said, tell Jen Shaw. I said, hey, girl, when you get to federal, a third person joke referring to Real Housewives of Salt Lake City alum Jen Shaw, who is serving a prison sentence after pleading guilty to defrauding thousands of people. Another person said, girl, pay your taxes. You don't need another vacation. Oh, yeah. So for those of you not aware, Teresa would always say, like, instead of she saying go to prison, there was a couple of times later on in the seasons that she did refer to it as she went to jail and all other stuff. But she always like, I went on vacation. I was this way. She was everywhere but behind bars. Apparently, according to her mind, she was everywhere but in prison. So that's where that little joke came from. In case for those of you who are not aware, don't watch The Housewives like I do. And they also say you should get a shirt that says liens and taxes. I think that's more appropriate. This was damn, y'all are shady, but I'm here for it. But we love reading what the people saying because y'all be way more entertaining than these celebrities out here that just be in a little bubble spewing their BS. So another person, I just don't understand why you would put yourself in the same situation. While another cracked, you are about to be fluent in federal tax evasion. I have to say, these clapbacks are accountable. So yeah, there she is in France dressing very much like she's an Italian from Jersey with the boots, and like that's something Mary J. Blige would wear. It's like, okay, and y'all think this is fashion? I swear, people in Jersey, y'all be dressing in specific areas, areas of Jersey. Y'all be dressing so damn tacky, but they think it's fashion. So let's go along. So I guess just because they think it's Hermes and all these other names, that it's fabulous. And it's like, no, just because it's a fashion, it's got a fashion name on it, doesn't mean that it's cute. Because some of these label whores out here, y'all just be thinking y'all are just fashion, y'all just fashionistas because you just throw something with a label on it. I don't know. Label whores always irritate me. I just go with how things look. I don't even care if it was from Temu or if it was from, Louis Vuitton. You can mix it up, high and low. So yeah, it was confirmed last week that Giudice owes $303,889.20 in tax liens, and Ruelas, who is 49, well, I should say Teresa's older than him. She's 52. He's 49. He owes nearly $2.6 million. So yeah, them adding it all together, it comes over $3 million. The total does not include the $163,523.94 tax lien the businessman was hit with last December. The Bravo celebrity and Ruelas tied the knot in 2022 after dating for 2 years. And this is, of course, not the first time that Teresa has had a run-in with the law, because remember, we talked about it on the previous show that Teresa and Joe, when they first came on, the Housewives of New Jersey, happy wife, happy life. They were fabulous. They were living in that big mansion, and they were living like it was a big Cinderella story. Come to find out that Joe was out here doing some scandalous stuff. He was out here doing mail, wire, and bankruptcy fraud. And she out here was like, I wasn't aware of what was going on. He asked me to sign something, and I was like, okay, and I just signed it. But she's not reading it. But I guess because she's like, you know what, I'm the wife. I'm very old school Italian. Whatever your husband tells you to do, you do it. And I truly believe that Teresa is of that mentality. I really hope that her generation, her 4 daughters, do not follow in that same mindset, because they're much younger, especially Gia, who's like, what, 22, 23. I just hope that they don't all follow in that direction, because that whole old school way of thinking is just crazy. So yeah, there's that. So, and then her troubles didn't stop there. So in 2023, which I don't think I remember this, they said she was slapped with a $17,000 tax lien, with her attorney telling Page Six at the time that she was aware of her tax obligations, saying Miss Giudice makes significant timely monthly payments towards her outstanding tax liabilities and will continue to do so until these liabilities do not exist. I don't understand how y'all keep getting caught up in these situations. Is it because you're all out here thinking like, I just want to live this lavish life because I'm on a reality TV show, so we have to have the big mansion and a lot of cars and excess, like that whole American dream fantasy thing that is just, we have to keep up with the Joneses, but financially we're not able to do it, so we have to keep faking it, and then the things back up, hence the tax situation, the liens and all this other stuff that's going on. Louis out here, I guess, happy wife, happy life. He probably in that same mentality as Joe was. I gotta keep up with the Joneses. I gotta keep perpetuating this image that we have all of this stuff. Come to find out, it's, I'm not saying it's Louis doing the same thing, but come to find out, it's mail wire and bankruptcy fraud. Or you doing the stunts and shows that Sean Kingston and his mother was doing? Were you stealing money from all these companies? So, like I said before, I do feel like that, yeah, this is a way of her trying to deflect, her trying to say it was to motivate people. What are you motivating? Like, a lot of people don't live how you live. People like watch what you do when they follow you and they like you on the reality show and all the other shows you've been on, but they're not living your lifestyle, this lifestyle that you put out there. So who are you trying to motivate? I truly feel that this was a deflection from the recent stuff about your tax issues, which I don't know how you repeat yourself get yourself in the same situation after what happened with your previous marriage. You must like prison. So, yes, people, it's April's tomorrow. The tax season's coming down to the wire soon. I just had my taxes done. So, and I'm happy I'm getting some coins back. So my tax stuff is done. I pay my shit every damn year. Teresa, you are not exempt. We all have to pay our taxes, our fair share, unless you're the president of the United States, I guess, then you don't have to. And so I say all this to say, what do you guys think of this story regarding Teresa being slammed as tone deaf by, I guess, her fandom? Well, they said people just jumped in the comments, but I don't know if necessarily her fans. I guess it's those delusional ones, the ones that just be the tree huggers and they just go along with whatever Teresa does and don't have an issue with it, or just random people that just saw what she put up on there and it was just like, I'm gonna just say what I gotta say in these comments, and I don't give a damn if you upset about it or not. So I definitely want to hear from y'all. Let me know what you guys think of this story in the comments down below.